what's up, and welcome to Crazy Poultry Inc. I'm your resident crazy rooster, Gallo Loco, Ian Novak, my real name, and my cohort.
Nickers Chicken, real name, Nick Wood.
Hey, and so we just saw the new Steven Spielberg movie, Ready Player One, a movie that we were definitely looking forward to. One of us was really intrigued to see it. And just a disclaimer, I don't want to speak for you, but I'm going to say neither of us have read the book that this is based on. So we were just going into it for the film experience and nostalgia porn, if you want to call it that. And just, what could Steven Spielberg bring to us now? Because he's definitely been an icon director. He's definitely been part of our childhood, definitely. His later half films, however, have been hit and miss for me.
Should have just said questionable.
Yeah. So it was definitely intriguing that he was taking this project on, but I also felt like he was probably the right director to take this on, just by the trailers alone of what it was.
On the rights to everything.
Yeah.
Because, he could probably get the rights to most things, and he absolutely did in this film.
But so this is about a young man named Wade Watts, I think, who is part of this apocalyptic, futuristic 2045, and pretty much most people just live on this thing called the Oasis, which is this virtual gaming world where you can be anything you want to be and live however you want to live by in this avatar gaming world. And the creator, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble remembering these people's names.
I forget his first name. Halliday was
Halliday,
his last
name. Halliday invented the game with a partner and friend of his who, again, I just know him by the actor Simon Pegg is in this as his friend, who helps, I'm going to say, fund the game, and he was the development and creator, and it's called the Oasis. And this is 5 years, I believe, after the creator dies, and he leaves a Easter egg that you can get after you find 3 keys to unlock, and if you do that, you win the rights to have the Oasis. And what is it worth? Trillions of dollars?
Yeah, he joked at the beginning.
Yeah.
He goes, well, thousands. Oh, wait, trillions.
Yeah. You can help run the game, and you get lots of money to do it. So
basically, you're king.
You're king of this world because it's pretty much the giant economy of this world.
And basically, they live in the stacks in 2045 Columbus, Ohio. And if it's like that, when the mobile homes are stacked on top of each other, I don't know if I want to be living in 2045.
Do you want to be living in Ohio anyway?
No, but I'm just saying.
I'm not saying Ohio is terrible.
Well,
but
we don't know if a lot of the world's like that in 2045.
Yeah.
They didn't really, expand on it.
It's really just this part of the world. But so you can win the keys by challenges, by solving puzzles, and then in the background is a evil corporation that wants to find the keys so they have complete power that they can put what else? Product placement and, have people spend money more to get this stuff. A lot of gaming culture and references in this for what the plot is. So for me going into it, I was like, yes, I do see all this nostalgia stuff and it is cool. I just wanted to see a very good story also. And I was kind of on and off with the story, frankly. It's a story I've heard thousands of times. I thought the performances overall were okay. I thought the mean corporate guy was kind of a standout for me at some points. I also thought that the main chick in the film, who is an alias, was pretty good, even though I felt like they could have just... It's kind of casting choices for me also. I'm just saying this, do normal gamers look like them? I'm just saying, I know there's probably attractive people that play video games, but I think they could have picked someone else to be these lead characters. It's just my opinion. The guy that played Holiday,
Mark Rylance.
Mark Rylance, it was on and off for me. I got his performance and why he was like this, but to me he also came off as like a Garth from Wayne's World at some point.
I thought he was great.
I mean, I'm not saying any of them did bad. It's
I thought
just
it was all great.
The
main kid, Ty, I thought he did freaking great. He played the little Cyclops in Apocalypse, X-Men Apocalypse. I thought it was a perfect casting. I didn't like I thought it was going to be a guy, but it was actually a girl. I liked her video game character.
Yeah.
I did not like her real life character.
Well, see, that was one of the things I thought they could have done with the chick that he was falling in love with. Like, hey, they make all this whole point about, hey, maybe she's a dude. You know, how about you actually come through with that comedy and have it be a dude? That's just my.
That would have been too far-fetched.
But is it really? We see a lot of reports about that stuff. But there also, I thought another standout for me was he's not in the film. His avatar is. That's T.J. Miller. I actually really liked him.
I do, but his past is not going good right now.
His past is not going good, but we're just talking about this.
I don't have any respect for the guy anymore. So he was funny at times. He gets a knock on what he's doing currently.
Yeah. But I've noticed a lot of references that he made that I've heard many gamers reference, including you. Like whenever he talks about this one artifact in the film that like, oh, don't do that. That's a camper move. It's like, oh, well, I've heard you say that a bunch of times on Call of Duty. I think it's appropriate to call this a enjoyable action adventure. I just do not get a lot of deep emotion with it. I had a good time with it, and definitely there are references. Let's get that out of the way. There are
movie too, not just video games.
There are references to movies, games. I honestly don't know if you actually can calculate how many there are.
I'll be able to.
Well, some of us are not going to leave their room for several days.
No, it only takes once, because if you have 4K, you can see anything.
But you're going to have to like pause it millisecond. And is that kind of a problem right now? That's what some people are going to have going into it. That is, from what I've heard, the book is a lot like. There are references, that many throughout. It's just that they had to update it from, way less 80s, and they had to incorporate 90s and a little bit of current. But that's updating. You have to do that expected. But I don't know if really any other director could have done this. I really only think Steven Spielberg could have done this. That's just my cold hard opinion. Again, this is, I think, the best way to call it an enjoyable action adventure, especially for people that like gaming and all this pop cultural stuff that's really popular right now with Stranger Things and all this other stuff. It's proven to be a moneymaker for Hollywood. People are really liking it and eating it up, and I'll admit I am a part of that. So I just don't think that it's as deep as some people might want to give it. That's just my cold hard opinion. But yeah, what was your feelings?
Man, going into it, obviously, because I've been gaming for years.
Yeah, that's one small thing. I've not been a gamer, so
I think it's the way you grew up, honestly. Which is sad. I hate to say. But
sad to some, fine for others.
Like I said, I was very excited for the, appearances or cameos. You got the references, the Halos, the Gears of Wars. Man, basically it was a nerdgasm.
Yeah, that's what people are calling it.
The whole time I was just in awe, and then the visuals were incredible. It should at least be up for, at some point, an Oscar, I think. They did a wonderful job with all the visuals. It didn't really shock me. Some of the story, of course, had plot holes. I'll give it that.
Yeah, it does.
But I 100% enjoyed the movie. I got what I wanted to get from it. 99% of the performances I thought were great. There was a few that I thought were corny, but man, I'll speak for Garen Quimby in saying I thoroughly enjoyed this movie, and I do feel like it'll be in my top at the end of the year, just because of the nostalgic, feeling I got from it, and it meant more to me than some. So I got most of the things, and I got some of the sayings, the Back to the Future music. I got the DeLorean satisfaction. You got King Kong, the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. It kept going and going and going, and literally, they knocked it out of the park in my opinion.
Now, could we actually categorize this as a 3 type of movie? It's an adaptation, movie film, but video game movie? Does it kind of count like that? Because it takes place mostly in the video game world.
Possibly.
And as far as like the visual effects and stuff, I could see like maybe some people harshing on it, because it does look very video game-ish. It doesn't look like the ones that would win special effects, but it's supposed to look like a video game, and it looks very nice and neat, so I had no problem with that. Yeah, all the references I definitely did get. I got Mr. Doc Brown that this guy didn't get after the first screening. Yeah, from what I could tell from some people that have talked about what was in the book that's not in the film, that I kind of would have liked to have seen, apparently Simon Pegg's character is actually a little bit more prominent in the book, and I think that probably would have been a welcomed addition. But I mean, again, like I'm mentioning, it's kind of nitpicky. I'm just trying to grade it as a film or critic would grade this, but I still enjoyed it. I'm definitely still going to get it on Blu-ray. It's just not going to be at the peak for me. That's just my opinion. Overall, I would definitely say go see this in the theaters.
Guaranteed go see it. Yeah. Don't listen to this guy. Go see it. 100%. I guarantee you, if you're not a gamer, you're going to enjoy this movie.
But is it going to beat Black Panther?
No.
It's not.
Marvel.
That's
not going to beat Black Panther.
But so we're going to have to wait till Infinity War?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think it has technically, what is it? I think 7 more weeks if it wants to even tie the record for most weeks consistent, which is 15.
I don't know.
I'm going to say this will get close, but still not beat it. Yeah, Black Panther's just the king of the theater right now. So, as a grade for me, I'm going to give it a B+.
A-. Like I said, just the plot holes I think would have raised it to an A, and probably better casting, like he said, would have probably raised it to an A+. I think it could have been a perfect movie. So just a couple of nitpicky things, like he said, here and there. But A-. I cannot wait to buy it on Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray.
Some of us don't have 4K TV.
But yeah, like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed everything about this movie. Go see it. I'm just glad it didn't suck.
Yeah, would this have been like number 1 disappointing for you if it would have sucked?
Yeah.
Even if what if Solo sucks?
Well, people are expecting that, so I mean, I hope it doesn't, but people are expecting that more than they were for Ready Player One. I hate to say it. As much as
If you couldn't tell, that was Last Jedi on 4K that he got on Steelbook. Yeah, I had to order mine. It's temporarily out of stock.
Sorry.
So, yeah, guys, that's been our review of Ready Player One. Have you seen it? What do you think of it? And I do have an idea for Spielberg. Whenever we have time to do it, I want to do a special of our favorite Spielberg films, because I know that it was part of our childhood, but I've also grown and appreciated more stuff that I did not see growing up, so that's just one thing I want to plug.
It's going back a ways.
Kind of, yeah.
Dang, that'll be tough. Is the top 5, top 10?
Just top films.
Okay.
It's not. We're not gonna.
That'd be
we're
hard.
we're,
That'd
we're
be
not.
hard.
We're not gonna rank them because I have a feeling we might tie on a number of them.
Maybe.
But there's actually a few I actually need to check on and watch. That's why I want to postpone.
Should we mention a certain movie we saw before?
Oh, the stinker before this from last week? Okay, yeah, here's our quick thoughts. Pacific Rim Uprising. Sucked. Okay, a little bit more. I rewatched the first one right before we saw it, and I can admit it's not the most interesting of plot. But it was.
I enjoyed the first one.
But it was
Ron Perlman.
it was at least directed by Guillermo del Toro, who has now won an Oscar. This was a passion project of his. He put style and he gave it his all when he did this, even though it was a very weird and kind of silly plot. But robots fighting giant monsters. It was pretty cool. It was also very stylized, and I actually think it doesn't get enough credit for some character development. Elba's character I thought was really good. Charlie Hunnam's I thought was pretty decent, and then the main chick in it I thought was actually pretty good. And it's one of the few where they're not a love interest. You can kind of make the argument, but they don't kiss at the end.
No
So,
kissing.
Nope, they're not. They're just friends. So fast forward, how many years later? What was it, 10 or 8?
Whatever it was. I know the kaiju are coming back, so.
Yeah. This was not directed by Guillermo del Toro. I don't even think it was the same writers. 2 people I know came back for this, which is Charlie Day
and the guy with the cane.
Yeah, the scientist with a cane. John Boyega then comes in from Star Wars fame. I think he does still bring charisma, but I did not care for the character.
I don't really fault him at all.
Yeah.
I think he was given,
a terrible character.
Poor everything.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was just thrown together, and he was just thrown right into the mix, and he just got paid to do it. But I'm not putting any blame on him. I feel like he wasn't given any, material. So
this felt like a gigantic
throw together,
but rip off of Transformers for me. It had a lot of Transformers-esque feel. There are actually 2 gigantic fights of 2 gigantic Jaegers.
It lasted 15 minutes.
Which I was like this at one point. I've seen giant robots fight giant robots. This is boring. And Scott Eastwood?
Yeah.
Who's actually related to Clint Eastwood.
I thought it was
Is it his son?
I think so.
Looks
quite like him, actually.
Bland as fuck.
He's like that in a lot of his movies.
Well, okay, but he's bland as expressions. He is given the exact same, military dialogue that we have heard and seen 1,000 times, and nothing about his character is given any other personality.
He was the same way in Fury and Suicide Squad, so.
Was he in that?
Yeah.
And then they have this supposed love triangle that is briefly mentioned, and then it's thrown away. Even if it's a stupid subplot, how about you actually commit to it and resolve it somehow?
I was confused as hell.
Yeah.
I saw a chick kissing 2 dudes at the same time.
I mean, at least John Boyega's character had the right saying for that, which was, that was confusing.
Oh, true.
At least he spoke
like
to the audience there.
John Boyega was definitely, not surprisingly, the positive of this film, if you could say that.
Yeah.
I kind of wish Garen Quimby was here, because I know he liked it.
Well, like how I mentioned to him last night, you can like whatever you want to like.
Yep.
We just didn't. Yeah. So Pacific Uprising.
And
what?
There's gonna be another one.
Yep, they left a fucking stinger.
It's probably gonna be the same director, and I don't know. It's made quite a bit of money. but you know, I was expected. So
There was no doubt less budget in this, so it's much
and it
easier to
showed.
make a product.
Not you know, just I don't know. I just felt like it was like a patchwork, and it was like you putting a Band-Aid on something, and it's like, oh, the Band-Aid's loose. Keep it on.
But I mean, again, watch the first one. There's like a lot of good cinematography's done. The saturation makes it look interesting. There is no saturation in this.
At least
it just looks like a plain robot movie.
Yeah. And at least there's surprises because you know none of us knew that Ron Perlman was going to be in the first one.
Yeah, he's not.
There you go. Bam. There's something else. I just wish they would have tried harder, and it just felt like, what was it, 3 or 4 years ago when the first one came out?
I think it may have been 5 or 8.
Okay. Well, yeah, 2013. So 5 years they had between the first one and this one, and that's what we got.
Well, no, but see, here's the problem: is that again, Del Toro made it a standalone film. He said, "Here's the beginning, here's the fight, and here's the end." He closed it. He didn't want to do anything. The studio, wanted to make a profit out of this. Del Toro says, "Fuck you, I'm done with it," and this is what we got. A non-interesting thing we have seen a million times with no effort put into it. Yeah, this is easily going to be in my worst of the year already.
We'll see. I mean, there's a couple that are ahead of it right now, but
Well,
again, I guarantee you I'm going to watch,
I'm not saying it is my worst, but it's going to be on that list.
I'm not going to promise that because I think, there's going to be 10 worse films than that, or 15 maybe even. But, I got a feeling some of the ones I haven't seen, like Romeo and Juliet, that'll be up there.
You mean Sherlock Gnomes?
Oh, it is? Okay.
Are you going to see that?
Oh, yeah. You gotta watch the shitty ones too. I mean, you can't just.
Yeah, but I have no I don't have any memory of the first one because I don't
either. But for $1 at Redbox, I'm gonna see it, and I'm gonna probably put it on the worst. The same with God, what am I trying to think of here? Oh, Winchester. I've heard that's really bad too, and so I'll probably see that for $1. I'll get him in my worst and not pay $10 to get him in my worst.
Just imagine. Movie I've been hearing really good critical praise, we can't check out now, which is Thoroughbreds.
Same with Isle of Dogs.
Yeah. Well, that's purposely in limited theaters right now.
Well, it's
so
dumb.
I blame the studios for that.
I don't like it. I want to see it.
But
yeah, go ahead.
But back to Pacific Rim.
Yeah. Why would we want to go back to that?
Because we have to grade it.
God damn it.
I'm gonna give it a D.
Wow.
No, wait, fuck it. D minus.
Oh wow. Damn. You got a quarter on you?
No. Nope.
Shit.
Change!
I guess I'm gonna. I guess because of John Boyega, was decent, I'm gonna give it a D plus.
Wow.
But it's in the D still. I didn't think it was the worst, and it obviously wasn't near even the mid or the best. So we'll see.
There also was at least one part that I just really had to laugh my ass off, which was when it showed like some person's like hat that they had on. It was like this funny design looking thing. I just like when it popped on the screen, I was just like, okay, I'm awake.
I don't remember.
Okay,
that.
now I'm gonna fall back to sleep because this is boring.
Not surprisingly, I don't remember that. So.
Yeah.
I guess I was just paying attention.
You'd rather want to miss that than miss any references that's in Ready Player One.
And there was.
Put that out.
There was. I guess an ode to the Gundam.
Oh. We want to bring up the Gundams now.
Yeah.
Okay, Pacific Uprising. That Gundam thing was just them putting it out there. We know what Gundam is. We've seen Gundam. You like this? What does Ready Player One do? It actually honors frickin' Gundam with a frickin' Gundam fighting a Mecha Godzilla.
Which is fucking great.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm ruining that, but it's not a plot point. It's just awesome. So yeah. This was definitely a
win-lose situation. Because last week was lose, this week was win.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to think of what's that thing on teeter-totter. Up and down. It's like the economy. Like in Ready Player One, it was up and down.
But next week it'll be good, baby.
What's next week?
Quiet Place.
Oh yeah.
100% still on Rotten.
Yeah, can't wait for that. Is that gonna be if that's gonna be a Thursday or a Friday? Because isn't Garen actually want to see it?
Yeah, probably a Friday then.
Oh yeah.
For once, Karen wants to see. Well, I don't consider it horror. Maybe it's more suspense, but
Thriller.
yeah, suspenseful
Horror.
thriller.
Yeah, definitely am intrigued by it.
It was my #1 on horror movies this year, which has not been a great year, and I don't know where it was ranked on Russell's, but probably too low.
I want to say it may have been #1 or #2.
No, I think it was like 6th.
Also, another quick mention of that. At least Unsane is still actually playing.
Yeah, and again, it's not playing over here.
Oh.
God.
Want to see
And something that sucks, will probably come over here, and the East Theater is actually getting good movies.
Have you not seen what most of this theater over here is doing? It is kind of crap.
Yeah, I don't. AMC West 12 needs to fix their shit. That's all I'm saying. Come on, you want people to see good material, and not just what they think is going to make money, because a lot of this shit is making money.
Mm-hmm. Because it does. It's proven to. So yeah, that was our little side rant on theaters. Just like last time, let us know if you've seen Pacific Rim Uprising, and if you have, did you fall asleep, like me?
And I do want to see the comments on that.
Yeah, so please, especially if you enjoyed it, because I want to find you people and ask you why. And if you can give me a good enough reason, I'll let it go. Some of us will. Yeah, like we mentioned, this was a very up and down 2 weeks back to back. So
Yeah, you could probably tell them about if you want to, the review we're going to have in the future of a certain product. You want to plug that?
The pepper?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, because of the timing and what's going on, I didn't feel like there was enough time to do this, but I found a ghost pepper flavored
Packy challenge,
Yeah.
which most people do with the ghost, or those are the ghost peppers he's got, but there's also the one chip challenge people do, which
Yeah,
is probably too much for me, but.
Well, it was also like 60, maybe $70.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spend that. So yeah, we'll have that special Ian Eats episode coming up at some point. Is there anything that you want to plug that you might want to do coming up? I mean, I have said this before, but God of War is next month, but
3 weeks, you guys will have a God of War review. I'll probably delay it a week so I can actually play it for like a week and get all the experiences I want to get out of it.
Which, don't forget, I need to actually record you playing it sometimes.
Yeah. But I'm really excited about that. This summer is going to have an incredible movie lineup. A lot of games.
Surprisingly, this year has been kind of disappointing overall.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping it picks up.
We're going to hope that summer picks it up.
Hopefully 2018 isn't the failure year. Because we have had down years. But, you've got Madden and 2K in the coming year. You've got Red Dead Redemption 2, which is a big one, which you'll have to record me playing. That's another big one this year. A lot of good games, a lot of good movies. 2018 has been down. I'm hoping it picks up.
Hopefully once the Deadpool and Infinity War coming up.
Yeah. Hopefully Quiet Place will be like...
Yeah, that'll be the
start.
The beginning of the skyrocket, but then we'll have Solo soon. So yeah, it's been from Crazy Poultry Inc. Where can they find you that you want to plug?
Nick Wood on Facebook, Niggerish Chicken on Twitter, Niggerish_chicken87 on Instagram. God, I got so many. That's all I'm going to plug.
You can find me at Ian Novak on Facebook, at GuyoLoco89 on Twitter. I don't care about Instagram, so I'm not going to plug that. But I am going to say, if you can get the Stardust app, I am Crazy Rooster 89 on there, where I do 30-second reaction videos after I see something. My newest one up is actually Ready Player One, so go check that out and the other ones I have done. So yeah, this has been Crazy Poultry Inc. Comment below, thumbs up, subscribe if you want to keep seeing our nice-ish faces. Yeah, I shaved because it's actually warmer now. So that's it. See you guys next time. Keep going to the movies if there's anything good playing, because there's a lot of crap right now. Anything else you want to close with?
Happy Saturday and have a happy Easter tomorrow. How about
If
that?
you care.
Yeah. If it pertains to you. How about that?
Yeah. This video might be up then, it might not be. I'm not going to guarantee.
Too
See ya.
sweet me.